Hello everybody, welcome to my EV rapid review of a 2018 Honda Clarity plug-in hybrid electric vehicle. Now this is going to be a bit of different of a rapid review because I'm actually driving the car right now. I've been driving, I've had the car for about 3 hours now. I've been doing lots of driving, about 70 kilometers. And I kind of screwed up on this drive a bit because I actually had the car in the wrong driving mode. But let's talk about what the Honda Clarity plug-in hybrid electric vehicle is. It is plug-in hybrid. It has a 17 kilowatt hour battery pack. Right now, as of this 2018 recording of the video, this car starts at about $40,000. This is the touring edition, which comes with a bunch of other stuff, such as this big display here. This one sells for about $46,000, something like that. So it's right in the ballpark of like the Chevrolet Volt, and it's obviously more than the Toyota Prius Prime. Now, so what this car has, first off, the interior. The interior is gorgeous. It's super comfortable. This is a larger car. It's probably the biggest plug-in hybrid I've driven in terms of like a sedan vehicle. The Mitsubishi Outlander plug-in hybrid is obviously a very big vehicle itself. But the seats are really soft and comfortable. The dash has this nice fabric on it. There's like this wood, it may be fake, but it's wood-like trim. And all the controls and everything makes sense. I like the steering wheel, I like the gauge cluster. The infotainment system is pretty good as well. It's very visible, but it's a little bit of clunky of an interface, just a bit. Also, I do find the information that it has given me, I haven't been able to find something that says, okay, you have gone this many battery only kilometers, and this is your combined hybrid mode. Now, speaking of the drive modes, there is a battery-only mode on this, and I just recently discovered it. Otherwise, there's something in a mode called HV, and the HV, if you could see on the screen here, is your total range with gas and battery together. So you could force that to go, and that actually, it gives you a super long range. Otherwise, though, if you just turn battery-only mode, if you turn HV off, and that's a button down here, you can actually go, well, the listed range is 76 kilometers, but I would expect that if you're going a really good regular pace of about 60 kilometers an hour, you could probably hit 100. Unfortunately, I won't be able to test that here because I don't have the time with the vehicle that I need, and I also, once again, I screwed up because I was in HV mode. But, okay, moving on though from that type of stuff, the trunk is huge. It's very large. I like it. It's the seats also fold down as well, but you can basically, you could put a ton of things in there, lots of luggage, lots of shopping, groceries, things like that. It's a very large trunk. Underneath the hood, it's quite a tidy setup on the driver's side. So that's the left side of the car in North America. You have the electric motor, you could see some of the electric components. It has like this earth type thing on it. You obviously have, it's a gas car as well, so you have everything that goes with the gas vehicle, like the air intake, the air filter, all that stuff. But it's nice and tidy. And in terms of like the driving, the car actually, when you're in battery only mode, and I'm on economy, like it's an econ button, I think it's supposed to help save energy, is really good. There's actually quite a bit of power from the electric motor to move this car, this very large car. It's a heavy car too, but it still handles really well. So super impressed with that. Now let's move to the outside of the car. And the outside of the car, man, I don't know, how do I say it? Like, I don't mind it, but I don't love it. Like, I like the front of the car, I like the LED headlights and the LED tail lights. I think the front looks quite aggressive. The wheels, they're fine, they're just the average fare. But the thing that Honda does, like with some of their eco cars, just to have that like half covering over the back wheel, I just don't really like that look, and I don't like how it makes the rear part of the car visually appear. It's just not something that appeals to me. But otherwise though, like everything else is I like about the car. The driver's side, once again, the left side has the charger and the gas filler. The charger's access, there's just a little button down by my knee here. You just push it and it opens up that port. This car does not have a fast charger. It's level 1 or level 2. Honda says that 12 hours from 0 will charge over a level 1, so it's a 110 outlet. Level 2, they say, is about 2.5 hours, so that's about accurate. But yeah, you could just go and drive this car for full battery, and as long as you're not in the HV mode, like I was able to go like highway speeds. It takes a little bit longer to accelerate, obviously. If you're in the HV mode, it'll be using the gas to help you move, but it was totally usable, totally fine. So I really like that. This car is actually, it's selling me pretty hard. Like I still like a sporty look and vibe to things, whereas this car doesn't have that. Like, this car definitely is more of a adult or grown-up type vehicle. And I don't know if I mentioned the rear seating, but the rear seats for the two, like, you can fit 3 back there, but the 2 outside seats are beautiful, so comfortable. Yeah, no, I'm kind of gushing over this car right now. It's funny because honestly, this is the second time I've recorded this rapid review, because the first time I was in HV mode and I didn't even know that I could kind of take it out of that. That was my mistake. So I was actually quite down on the car because I was constantly using gas and then on battery only at slow speeds. And what confused me was the brochure for this car. I read the brochure front and back online, and it said it had 3 driving modes. It said it had a battery only mode, which is for low speed, or stopped. And then it had a hybrid mode, and then it had like a sport mode or a hold mode. So I was like, okay, that's odd. Like, this car has a big electric motor and 17 kilowatt hours of storage. Why would you not have like a full battery electric mode? And then when I was driving it, and I didn't realize I was in HV, and I was actually doing that, like I was only on battery at slow speeds, I was really sad about the car. But now that I turned HV off and I'm forcing it to use the battery, it's totally completely changed my perspective about the vehicle. I was only going to recommend this for people who didn't have access to chargers, but now I absolutely would recommend this to anybody looking to get an electrified vehicle. It's, for the price, if you don't like how the Volt looks or you don't like a Chevrolet, this car's pretty awesome. And the Prius Prime is also a great vehicle as well, but it only had 8.8 kilowatt hours of storage. This is 17 kilowatt hours of storage. That's a lot of driving. Like, they're saying 76 kilometers, and like I said, I think you could probably pull off 100 on this, and that's a really good amount of driving per day, battery only. And it's also, like I mentioned, like, it is a nice big car with lots of great features. So, yeah, I would like to thank Campus Honda in Victoria, British Columbia, and also the Campus Car Dealership Network and Honda Canada for letting me borrow this car. This is a press vehicle. I really appreciate them kind of working something out so I could drive this vehicle. I would strongly suggest you go and check this vehicle out. If a battery-only vehicle doesn't work for you, this is a fantastic option. The car drives great, handles really well. Once again, great visibility, and my fuel economy numbers are just, well, yeah, they're pretty awesome. So thanks for watching. Please check out some of my other videos. I do have an interactive 360-degree video of the inside. I have a driving reaction. That one's going to be interesting because I was quite down on the car, and then obviously I've turned that around a bit, and I'm still recording it. Yeah, please subscribe. Also, I'm trying to get as many subscribers as I can, and I really appreciate it. If you have any questions or comments, write them below. I will respond. Please try not to troll me, though. It's just nobody likes that. Okay, thanks for watching.